And welcome guys, today we are doing something a bit different than my usual content, and so a reaction. It's so sort of an arcane content, but it's sort of combined as in I want to get more into League of Legends lore. You know that I have started creating some theories when it comes to season 2 based on what we know from League of Legends. We know that Arcane is an adaptation, but it's quite loose. It's not really one-to-one adaptation. It's not like The Last of Us. It's definitely more creatively freestyle, so to speak. And I realized that there's just so much League of Legends content out there that I haven't really watched, analyzed. It's something that I've been talking about with one of my patrons, Master of Puppets, so thank you so much because he suggested these videos to start with. And I'm going to go through some other League of Legends content as well while at it. Of course, while still creating some arcane theories of my theory videos that I make. Anyway, we are reacting to two League of Legends videos, so to speak. One is a music video from 9 years ago, so that's a lot of time, but I think Arcane was already planned back there. And we are going to react to Welcome Aboard, which is an animated League of Legends trailer. I'm very excited to find out a bit more about Arcane characters. Please try to be understanding because I don't know much about League of Legends apart from the stuff that I have sort of found out and read while working on my essays about Arcane. Yeah, I'm pretty new to this. I haven't really been playing League of Legends. I love games, but just not League of Legends, I guess. Enough of that. Let's react to both of these and see what we can find, any details or whatnot. I love doing stuff like that because it really allows you to get into the minds of the Arcane writers and then imagine what they had, what they were working with, while sort of adapting that to, well, only the best show that ever came to exist. Oh, isn't it familiar? Oh. Ooh, that's so cool. A bit tragic. What is that corridor? Council, that was the council. Oh, wow. Oh my god, that's so awesome. Who is that? What are these monkeys? Look at her. Oh. Hi, Majinga. Oh my god! That's brilliant! Holy shit! Oh wow! Oh wow, I'm so impressed. That came to exist 9 years prior Arcane. Okay, so there's just a lot of stuff that I have noticed. Let's have a look at some stuff. Obviously, it starts with the monkey. Monkey is a clear symbol of Jinx's transformation from powder to Jinx, because monkey was the soul carrier of Hextech. It basically led to the whole tragedy, to Vanda's dying, to everything that happened in Acts 2 and 3. That was sort of caused by that one action, so it makes sense that all throughout Get Jinxed, she's fighting all different types of robots, I want to say. I haven't really seen too many robots in Arcane. I wonder if that's something that will come to exist still. Never mind the robots. She's fighting her way all throughout that music video. That was smashing, by the way. I loved it. But at the end, her biggest enemy turned out to be that monkey, which is so smart because it means that her own biggest enemy is herself. That's some deep stuff. Yeah, so stuff that I have noticed, she's flying on that rocket, and that rocket, all these rockets with her, that's the shark one that she used by the end of Arcane in the last episode. Clearly, these are aimed at the council. So 9 years prior Arcane, it was actually possible to guess that Jinx will fire that rocket. I wonder if League of Legends players actually knew that would happen. Maybe they knew, but they wouldn't know when exactly and in what shape. But this is pretty literal. Of course, in Arcane, I guess for the sake of making it seem more believable, she's not flying on the rocket because it would be too dangerous. She could die in Arcane. But for the sake of this music video, they are definitely suggesting that all these rockets are aimed at the council. I wonder if they actually are showing the moment of the blast. I don't think they are. See, that's pretty sad, because if they would show us the moment of the blast, then it would be quite possible to guess what's going to happen as a result of that hit, because we knew that the window actually broke. So I wonder what's going to happen there. Furthermore, here she's following some sort of a corridor. I'm not actually certain what that is. I don't recognize that. That looks a bit like a Stillwater prison, except it's more green. Though I don't really think it's the Stillwater prison. I wonder what that means, because I can't really wrap my... Look at that! Oh, it continues. I wonder if they're going to show us the moment when it actually hits. Oh, they keep showing that corridor. Oh man, I'm trying to just guess what is happening over there. Because she's having that gun that she's always using, that she used in the last episode in particular. First when Caitlyn aimed it at her, and then when she got a hold of it, and as a result basically Silco died. But we know that Silco does not exist in the League of Legends universe. See, that carousel, that's also something I don't quite recognize. That's some sort of the theme park, so perhaps it's somewhere in the around the downside of the city. I don't remember a carousel being anywhere in there, except maybe around that event when Caitlyn was hired as a guard to fight off all the crime. Her dancing with that robot. I like it a lot, but I don't know how that's going to translate to Arcane, since, like I said before, there's no robots in Arcane guarding anyone. Maybe these are supposed to be enforcers, and if these are enforcers partially, then it makes sense that she's dancing around with them. That's essentially what she's doing in Arcane. It's a game of trying to not get caught on both sides, and especially in season 2 we're going to have the Caitlyn Jinx dynamics going on, maybe led by vengeance, depends what happens to Caitlyn's mother. I'm not quite sure what to think of these monkeys. There's a bit of an animals theme going on in the trailer. These monkeys, and there was a rhino that she was riding on. I don't know what that rhino is, but it definitely has that Jinx was here sign that she left in Arcane as well. That blast reminds me of the blast that she caused when Caitlyn was guarding that Dayz event, when he was supposed to announce Hextech devices. Yeah, I think that's supposed to be that. Oh wait, you can actually see the moment of the blast. Look at that. Assuming that's the council building, that could be that. Holy shit. Well, if it's that the council is pretty screwed, yeah, by all means. I don't think anyone could survive that, apart from the characters that need to survive it for the sake of the story. Then again, there's many more blasts around. So I wonder if at one point in season 2, or maybe even further along, assuming that Jinx lives, if she's going to cause more blasts around the city. I love that little detail here. There's a Heimerdinger sign over here, right behind her. In episode 9, I think, when Silco goes to Wanda's statue, he sits on the fountain, or was it a fountain? Yeah, or next to that sculpture, Wanda's sculpture with the pipe. Right behind Silco, there's a signature, and it's Echo's signature, very much similar to that one. So this made me think of the other one. Obviously, right now, Heimerdinger and Echo are sort of tied together, since they will probably both work towards peace. Maybe using some sort of a time machine. Time will tell. That's such a good pun. Oh, she's blowing that up. Not good for Heimerdinger. Right here, that's the drawing that she keeps leaving. One time it was Caitlyn that saw that, right around the time of the blast, during the night when Dayz was showing Hextech, and then later on, right before she gets kidnapped. I actually made a video about that not too long ago. And then she was fighting the monkey, the so biggest symbol of her trauma. That's fantastic. I'm actually mind blown. I never expected to get as much out of that video. And obviously this is one of the scenes when Powder was quite young. She was sitting that way while Wanda was preparing a drink for her. Then later on, when she was asking around, when it comes to Caitlyn and Vi, I think it was a similar shot. What is mind-blowing is that that was actually created 9 years ago, and it was not created for the sake of Arcane, I think. So basically, Arcane creators used that, and it served as an inspiration. I loved it. This is amazing. Now, I wonder what that is right behind in the window. There seems to be a lot of fire. Maybe this is the aftermath of the bomb blast. Anyway, that was amazing. I never expected to get as much material to discuss out of that. So I actually got some notes from Master of Puppets, something that he's been working on with some other creators, and they also noticed that all the signature weapons have been actually seen in Arcane. Minigun, pistol, grenades, and fish bones. That's amazing. And these animals that I paid attention to, like Rhino, oh, and Carzo, buffed up, they can all be found in Arcane hideout. That's amazing. So many details out of such a simple music video. I loved it. I don't know, I feel like each day I keep loving Arcane more and more. Do you feel me? Like, anyway, I'm going to react to one more thing that's called Welcome Aboard, the Odyssey animated trailer. I think this was basically a trailer for new skins when it comes to League of Legends even. This might be a bit harder for me to wrap my mind around it since, like I said, and forgive me, I'm not as familiar with League of Legends lore. But yeah, I'm gonna give it my best when it comes to understanding it, and I guess this is part of the process.
Happy birthday, big guy! Just a sec. There.
That's supposed to be Jinx,
Hey,
but
dummy, did you ever dream of a life among the stars? Well, now you can live that dream aboard our magnificent ship, the Morning Star!
what is that?
Let's meet the crew. First up is Malphite, big boy with a heart of gold. We're still working on his temper. Then there's Yasuo, our captain. Nothing faces this guy. Watch. Heads up! And finally, me. Jinx, your trusty pilot.
Oh my god.
I also like exploding stuff!
This gives me
But wait, there's more. We do all kinds of junk, like recreational activities.
Guardians of the
Medical
Galaxy.
And team building exercises. Oh, here's the best part. This beautiful and psychotic assassin wants to annihilate our entire crew. Here's a little mess if you left us.
You took what is mine. I will find her, and I...
So cool. So, consider this your invite to join the greatest crew in the galaxy. The only question now is what are you waiting for? No, come on, no.
What is this even?
So, kid, what do you say?
She seems so sane in that one, but though I'm not quite sure I understand what is going on in here. Like I said, that's some part of a skins promotion when it comes to League of Legends, but what I wanted to say is that her color is different, her hair color. That's why I didn't even recognize her to begin with, but yeah, also she seems so sane, a bit crazy, but on the good side of the spectrum. Quite sane, yeah, that's what I wanted to say. And this very much gives me a Guardians of the Galaxy vibe. I'm looking forward to explanations, so if you want to drop a comment and discuss that a bit more, or like leave suggestions as to where I go next with exploring League of Legends content, but for the sake of season 2, feel free to drop any hints. Like I said, I'm new to this, so please forgive me when I don't really catch up with some stuff, but I very much appreciate any kind of tips and whatnot. So thank you so much for watching. You can find me on Discord, Twitter, whatnot. Links are down below, so do check them out. Big shout out to Master of Puppets for all the help with that, and big shout out to my patrons. Stay safe, guys. This was Olaf. Bye.